All right, guys. I just wanted to take this opportunity to just have a little word with you all, and just really just to say thanks for all of you who've been coming training with us for a while now. So we've been in Merton Road for about 18 months now. Some of you have been there since the beginning, and it's just like we rarely get this many of you together. You know, normally it's like 8 of you in a class. There might be a few in a crossover, but we had our camping trip and we've got a few of you together. It's just great to get more of us together all in one go and see what we're actually a part of. So yeah, I just want to say thanks really to everyone for training with us and for all your hard work and everything. And yeah, I just wanted to try and get you inspired as to actually what CrossFit is a little bit more than we're able to put across in a class. You come in a class and you just want to get on with the workout and all this kind of stuff. I know some of you are turning into little CrossFit addicts, and so I'm looking a little bit more at what CrossFit is. But CrossFit is a massive movement that's really changing the world of fitness, and I'd really like to invite you all to have a little look at CrossFit.com and see what's going on there, and see if you can get a little bit excited about what we're actually a part of. In the UK there's like about 40 clubs now, and that's growing all the time, and in America there's thousands of them, and it's growing all the time around the world. Reebok have put a massive sponsorship deal in with CrossFit, and have put $1 million into this year's CrossFit Games. So it's actually turning into a sport in its own right, and you're a part of that on a little small scale. And yeah, I just wondered if you thought about why, those of you who know anything about that, who know about the growth of it, wondered why we do CrossFit, and yeah, just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about that. So rather than go on and on and on at you for ages and my ideas and all this kind of stuff, what I really want to get is your feedback. So one of the things I want to do is I'm going to put together a little survey, just a number of open questions. I'm going to email that out in the next few days. So I really want is your kind of feedback. So if you just put aside maybe like 15-20 minutes in the next few days and next week and try and answer that. Just give us details on why you came in the first place, why you still come now, what you like about what we do, what you'd like to see different, and I really want to make you a part of our way forward, you know, where we're going. Lost now, where was I at?
Yeah, where are we going?
Yeah, I just, every now and then I stop and certain people kind of make me realise what a wicked thing it is that we're doing. You know, I've seen some massive changes in some of the people that have trained with us for the last year or so. You know, changes in confidence, changes in shape, changes in strength and fitness. People really come out of themselves in the gym, and I think you know who I'm talking about. Those of you who really kind of get stuck into it. And for those of you who kind of just dip your toes in a little bit, there's massive possibilities available to you from CrossFit. It's not just about getting fit. It's not just about training. You know, we do this not just because we like pumping iron and we like running around like lunatics and shouting at people and stuff. We do this because we really believe in CrossFit. Yeah, all right, we do like shouting. We believe in CrossFit as a vehicle for change. You know, to really learn a lot about yourself and to grow in all kinds of ways that aren't just physical. You know, you learn a lot about yourself in this kind of training, and we believe that you can achieve much more than just a fit body, and we want to try and find ways of implementing that even more. And again, we want you to be a part of that, so we want your suggestions. So one of the ideas I've had is to try and get like almost a members committee or members body, or I don't know what to call it so it doesn't sound too official and geeky, but some way where we can get ideas from you guys. There's not much time in a class environment, but for those of you who want to be more involved and want to kind of direct which way we're going, to have some regular meetings maybe once a month or something like that, and to get ideas, and those of you who want to help out more, I've got loads and loads of ideas of where I see us going, but I just don't have the resources and time to do all of them. And if you guys wanted to help out and take our gym to the place that we believe it can get to, then that'd be really good. Some of you came over to Swansea and came to CrossFit Velocity and the camping trip and saw that place. You know, it's this massive 6,000-foot warehouse, amazingly equipped, and we'd love to provide that for you guys as well. You know, we've got no intention to put the prices up. We want to keep the prices where they're at the moment, which a lot of gyms just keep hiking their prices up. We believe we can charge what we're charging at the moment, which we think is a really good deal for essentially small group person training. But if we could provide an amazing facility, we could have an even better quality class for all of you lot, you know. And yeah, we need your help to get us there, basically. So we really need help with referrals in a big way. Yeah, we need you to be talking to all your friends. And I had a really interesting comment from Joe yesterday. You said, oh, my friends think I'm mad for doing this stuff, yeah? And I've heard loads of people say that about, I talk to their friends, oh, my friends think I'm crazy. And there was quite an interesting article that a guy from CrossFit London wrote at Christmas time, saying your friends will ask you what you do to get fit, because you will be some of the fittest in your group of friends because you do CrossFit, yeah? And your friends might say to you, what's this CrossFit that you do? And if you turn around to them and say, it's this insane workout I did last night, you would not believe the amount of work I did, they are going to run a mile, yeah? And actually, if you think about when you first came into the gym and you saw some of the workouts, I've had emails and I've had discussions with some people who came in and were like, oh my god, I cannot do this, when they first saw it. But then gently over the months, you know, we scaled it up and up and up until they were doing stuff they just didn't believe they could do. So yeah, we want to really encourage you to talk to your friends about the scalability of CrossFit. Anyone can do this stuff, you know, literally anyone can do this stuff, and everyone should do this stuff. If someone's injured, if someone's got a back problem, if someone's unfit, if someone's overweight, CrossFit is the ideal model for them, and we can scale it down to suit anyone. So we'd encourage you, when your friends ask you what is CrossFit, say it's this amazing, what is good about CrossFit? Someone tell me some good stuff now about CrossFit Avon. Why did you come here? Just a few little things. It's fun. Okay, cool. What else? It's hard. Okay, yeah, it's just hard work, yeah. What else? Challenging, yeah.
Never boring. Variety.
Okay, variety, great. So, great thing to tell people, yeah, is every time you come to class, you do a different workout. You know, that's a lot different to what they'll find in most health clubs. If they go and do a body pump class in a health club or spin class or whatever, it'll be very similar format every time they come, yeah. So yeah, it's fun. It is hard work, but we can scale that down. There's loads of variety. I think the community is a massive part, you know. I know that some of you aspire to have good friendships in our gym, you know, and I don't see that when I go to the health clubs. I don't see people making good friends and hanging out in the same way that I see from this, and that's to do with sharing these tough workouts that we put ourselves through. It does bond us all, doesn't it? You know, it's tough stuff. I think the community is massively important in CrossFit, and that's one of the unique things. If you start looking at CrossFit.com and you see the worldwide movement, they talk about community all the time. It's the CrossFit community, and if you go to a different city or a different country, you see someone with a CrossFit t-shirt on, yeah, you go up and speak to them, they will talk to you and they'll be interested to talk to you, because CrossFit people around the world have a bond, you know. Right out of my comfort zone, I love it. It's different. Okay, one of the other big things I think that is unique about our gym, it's a different feel to it. There's no mirrors all the way around the gym. We've got one mirror there that we use for technique. There's no mirrors all the way around. There's no... Jordan has got one mirror, but it's,
thanks for the appreciation, guys.
That we create an environment that isn't... We create an environment that isn't intimidating, yeah? You don't get, a lot of people go to a gym and there's like the weights area where it's all like and screaming and stuff, and a lot of people are intimidated by that and they don't want to be there. We really try hard to make everyone feel like it's okay to be there, and I hope we do that well. Yeah, good for it.
And I think whatever happened, you can cry like I always do, as you know. You will see the result at the end. Yeah, whatever happened, you have the result. Yeah, always.
That's the thing. That's one of the reasons your friends will come to you and ask you what do you do for training, is because they'll see you guys are getting fitter quick doing this stuff. So it's about focusing on that. I think it's about focusing on the community, the fun, the variety, and the fact that it does work. So yeah, I've got this vision of you know, a really well-equipped gym, of being able to offer you guys more in the way of all-round coaching. So not just on the fitness front, but other stuff. We've touched on the nutrition side of things. I want to make that a bigger part of what we do, so you can maximise your results. And then looking at other ways that we can take the lessons that we learn in a workout. Like who here has had a moment in a workout where they thought, I can't finish this? Yeah. Who's not had that? Okay, that's a massively valuable lesson to then take for the rest of your life. You know, you may not realise realise that, but that every single time you do that and you get to the end of the workout and you have completed it, in your brain you're creating a neural pathway, you know, and then in the rest of your life that applies, you know. Gradually over time you start to believe in yourself a lot more. Over at Velocity they got a massive grant for Olympic weightlifting. That's possibly something we could look at when we've got a bigger, better facility. And it would be quite exciting to be able to train up Olympic lifters, possibly even for, you know, higher level stuff eventually. It'd be fun to have that as part of what we do. Some of you may be interested in doing that kind of thing. CrossFit Kids is something that I really want to get involved in. Some of you here have got kids, and some of you have already asked about. Some of you got kids on the way. Some of you have already asked about that, and I'm really excited to try and deliver this to some younger members, you know. And there is a CrossFit Kids course. There's a whole side of CrossFit that is CrossFit Kids, and you know, I saw a stat on the news the other day that was 30%, 33% or something of kids under the age of 12 are either overweight or obese, with 18% of them being obese. And I'd love to have something in Bristol, like an after school club that is suitable for that. Where we're at the moment is not suitable for CrossFit Kids, yeah? So I'd love to get to that, and I'd love to be able training some of your kids, you know, and set them on a great path for life, you know, health and wellness. Yeah, so basically we need your help. We need your help with referrals. We want your help with the survey I'm going to send out. Really want to get lots of feedback from you to let us know what works, what ideas you've got. We want some of you to come and be more of a part of the team. Whether that means eventually we've got Kaz and Paul now who've just qualified, so we've got 2 extra coaches who are pretty much ready to go now. So we've now got a team of 4 coaches. And we want to build that team, and a little bit of voluntary work at first would be so helpful to us, and then who knows where that'll go eventually. We've got a Facebook group, right? We've got about 80 members on it at the moment, but if any of you aren't on the Facebook group, get on the Facebook group, because if you comment on stuff we do, everyone who's friends with you on Facebook will see that stuff. That's a really, really useful thing for us. And yeah, and one of the things we're probably going to have to do for the next move is an investment of some sort. Now, whether I borrow that money or whether an idea that I am quite interested in is member investment, a couple of people have already asked me about would I be interested in investing. That's something that at some point I'm going to put together a business plan. So if any of you are interested in doing that, then I'd love the idea of being owned by our members. That just sounds really cool to me. Yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, just give you a space if you've got any questions, and if you've got anything you want to ask right now about anything at all. Cool. So just a massive thanks for coming today. Thanks for being part of what we do, and yeah, it's really I love training with you guys. It's awesome. Cheers.
Me too.
Good to meet you, Garen.
Looking good.
Keep talking. Louis, get on drumming.